Man, Yanki, you're gonna miss your deadline. Dude, you gotta do your review. Where the hell are you, man? What did the five fingers say to the head? Pow?
立ち上がれ死んでも譲れないものがある振り向くな後ろに道はない突き進めいざ行こう信じたこの道をどこまでもいざ行こうこの命ある限り
Oh, come on, man. Don't be like that. Come on, I said I was sorry.
Don't talk to me.
I was being a ninja. Ninja!
Don't talk to me.
Oh, whatever. Hey, that's a good idea. Should review a ninja game. Tenchu. Man, I love that series. And everybody knows that J-Dub and I love the Tenchu series. I mean, we collect all of the games and some of the Japanese play guides too. The series started in Japan in 1998 on the PlayStation console with Tenchu Stealth Assassins, with the amazing Sonny Chiba doing all of the motion capture. The game was expanded upon when it came to the States, and they actually made it better. Trust me, it does not happen that often. They added more stages, upgraded graphics, and got some really decent English voice actors in there.
Get him! Get him! It looks like you chose the wrong party to crash.
Yeah, you heard me. The voice actors were pretty decent.
What'd you say?
I said the voice actors were decent.
I can't hear you.
I said the voice actors were decent! Don't push me, Chode Master! Tenchu Shinobi Gaisen was released a year later in Japan after the first one, with all the bits and bells and whistles that were missing in the original release that got put into the American release. Plus, different language options. Yeah, that's right. You can play this game if you import it. But as Tenchu sequels were released, they were really up and down. I mean, some were really great. J-Dub even did a video on one of the games that came out after the first one. But some of the games, yeah, they just weren't that hot. And that's where we play today's game. Tenchu Shadow Assassins for the PSP. It's one of the good games. Alright, so it's very similar to the Wii one. Alright, it's practically the same one as the Wii. But don't let that scare you, man. I mean, I know that the Wii got a bad rap.
It had kitties in it.
But yeah, I mean, it has kitty girl. What?
Kitty!
Oh, jeez. And you know, it's odd that people didn't like the Wii game. But some complained about the controls. In fact, that was the big complaint. Personally, and unbiased, I can honestly say that, well, they weren't that hot. But they weren't that bad either. They definitely weren't a game breaker. But the controls on the PSP are much easier to get into, especially if you've played the other PlayStation games before. Now with this title, they add in a few extra tools to the game that really make sense in the whole assassination, mystical ninja thing. One of them is a bamboo tube that holds water. You use it to darken areas by snuffing out candles. You have to refill it every once in a while, but it makes sense and it's a necessary tool in any ninja's arsenal. Also, there's a better way of looking around you that prevents you from being seen, and that's the mind's eye view. Pressing the triangle button allows you to take a quick look around without being seen. You can't see everywhere, but it does make it more like if you were really a ninja and were actually there, which really helps if you're crawling underneath a bench and need to take a good look around before popping out. You know, to say hi. Hi! Also, if you do get found out by someone, well, instead of having to run away like you do in the other games, in this game, you just vanish. And you vanish back to a previous safe area. This got under the craw of a lot of people, but to me, it really makes sense. And it allows newbies to the series to build up their chops before becoming a Shadow Master. And as always, lifting boxes and bodies to move them elsewhere is still in this game. And it's less awkward than it was in Tenchu 2, and I think it actually works better. Now, sequels sometimes get a bad rap because they don't have enough new things that they bring to the series. But to me, It's what you get out of the game that matters, and Shadow Assassins gives you a whole lot. I mean, it gives you tons of side quests, tough as nails main quests, and new and interesting ways to become a ninja. Ninja! Now, there is no such thing as a perfect game. Well, I don't think so. And this game is certainly not perfect. I do find it tough to control many of the jumps. I mean, the character just doesn't jump like I'm used to them doing, grabbing ledges and the like. Even walking on rafters was difficult. I know you're supposed to use the X button to do all that stuff, but my mind doesn't work that way. I want to walk on the rafters without having a hard time. Also, maneuvering around some of the areas that have items is a tad fidgety since the objects are in the way and sometimes are too close together to comfortably maneuver. It takes getting used to knowing when you can and cannot do something. But the storyline is a good one, and there's a lot of secret areas that you can always come back to once you gain items or knowledge of those areas. And hell mode? Well, you're just gonna get a true challenge there. All in all, this game got a bad rap, and you should really play it, especially if you're a true fan of the series. Alright, now I know that some people are gonna want me to rate this, so to make them feel better, I'm gonna rate it. I rate this, 8 out of 10 bloody assassinations. Now there's a rating system I like.